Hi friends, Aitherea here, and this is what happens when you don't bind your lolly-ho to a hotkey. Anyways, today I will be sharing with you some different methods for farming the current Moogle Treasure Trove, the Hunt for Phantasmagoria event. They always have the most long and ridiculous names, don't they? But anyways, let's just get right into it. So first we need to access our Mogpendium by going to Duty, Collection, and there we are, the Mogpendium, and we'll talk about the standard objectives in a moment, but first remember that we have the weekly and Minimog objectives, which are both things you can do once per week. The weekly objective is probably different for everyone. Some people might have this, some people might have something else, but you just want to do that once a week if you can. I know if you're a lower level, sometimes you might not be able to do whatever they have in there. I don't get why they don't fix that, but that's how it's been for the past Moogle Tombstone events, which has been really annoying. Next up, we have the Minimog challenge. You get to pick one of the two. Also a weekly thing, usually pretty easy. I have Island Sanctuary in here, which is really surprising, and I'm really curious if for this gathering thing, if it'll count if we use the automatic gathering system. Is it called the Granary? I don't remember, but I'm curious if that'll work. Finally, we have the Ultimog challenge, which is something you can do once per the entire event. This time it's Heaven on High, which I don't have unlocked, which is why it doesn't show up for me. Personally, I won't be doing that because I just don't care enough. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so now looking at the standard objectives, let's talk about what is going to be the fastest. So kind of getting the most tombstones as fast as you can. And I think that's actually once again going to be Castrum Meridianum with a group of blue mages, because you get 4 for it, and I think it takes roughly 4 minutes for a group of blue mages. I'm also hearing that Aurum Vale is good on blue mage and pretty quick. Now, you'll also notice that there are a bunch of these Eden raids, and there's also a bunch of trials, and raids and trials do tend to be quick. So if you don't want to play Blue Mage, those are another option, but you're only getting 2 for it, and most of them take roughly 5 minutes. I would say the later ones here that are more like Endwalker tend to take a little bit longer. I think some of the faster ones are... where is it? The Singularity Reactor, I believe, is one of the faster ones. For the Eden raids, also we have the first one is really fast, Inundation is really fast, but all of these are roughly like 5 minutes. Some of them, if you have a good group, will be like 4 and some seconds, but you're getting, again, only 2. Now, a lot of these you can go in with Blue Mage group as well. That I can't speak on because I'm not a Blue Mage expert, but I would assume that it would be faster, but still, it's harder to get 8 Blue Mages than it is to get 4, so we're still looking at Castrum and Aurum for the Blue Mage groups. And this is actually a good time to unlock any of these things. So like if you haven't done the Eden story, good time to do it because people will be doing these for the Moogle Tombstones, and it's a really good story, so I do recommend it. Same with these 3 here. These are the Alliance raids. So I don't necessarily think they're going to be worth it in terms of like the time it takes per like thing you get, but they are fun raids. So if your priority is not fast, but it's more like fun and changing it up, definitely recommend these. And if you haven't done the story, definitely recommend these because this is a story, the quest line for this, the story for this, a lot of people really, really love. Okay, so one last quick method would be these gates. These are in the gold saucer, and actually the pro move is to do a gate and then to go and do one of these quicker ones, like any of these Eden raids, or like I was saying, Blue Mage with Aurum Vale or Castrum. But the gates you can only do every 20 minutes. They happen at 0 o'clock, 20 o'clock, 40 after, and then again at 0 after. So you can't, like, you can kind of spam them, but not the same. So yeah, the pro move is definitely to do the gates because a lot of them are super quick. Like Air Force One, I feel like that's like a minute. Like some of them are so quick to complete. and you will get a fair bit of tomestones for it depending on which one it is. So they're really fast, and they also reward MGP, and you can kind of stagger them with other options. So we love gates. Another cool thing about gates is that they are something that lower levels can do. So if you are a low level player that maybe can't access some of the stuff I was talking about earlier, you only have to be level 15, and it's okay if you're on the free trial. You can do gates if you're on the free trial. So those are also great options if you're low level or on the free trial. But speaking of options that are a good value, I want to talk about these, which are not this one, but these, which are all PvP. So you can queue into Frontlines if you want. You'll get queued into one of these, and that's actually a really good idea because then you'll get all of the rewards for your Frontlines roulette on top of these rewards. But basically, PvP is one of the best things that you can do for these events because they are so chock full of rewards. So your daily Frontlines roulette is going to give you a boatload of EXP. And the really, really cool thing about PvP is that you can queue in on a job that you want to level up. So whatever job you want to get EXP on, you can queue in on that. Once you are inside, when you're at the starting area, you can change your job into something else. So you can PvP on whatever job you want. But you don't have to queue in on that job. You can queue in on a different job. So pick whatever job you want EXP for and queue in on that. But okay, so we get lots of rewards for doing PvP because on top of the Moogle tomestones, you will be getting EXP for whatever job you queue in on. You will also be getting PvP EXP. So if we go to our PvP profile, you'll see these series Malmstones, which there's a bunch of rewards in here. A lot of it is trophy crystals, but there is an outfit here. There is an emote and a little minion. And then you also get a bunch of trophy crystals, and you also get wolf marks, which you can exchange for different types of rewards in the wolf's den. So you're really getting a lot for doing PvP, which is why I really recommend doing it for this event and farming it. And Rival Wings is the most fun option. Hidden Gorge, we call it Rival Wings, but it's Hidden Gorge. That's definitely one of the most fun options that kind of gets revived during the Moogle Tombstone event. If you're finding it slow, try going to Primal because that's kind of known as like the PvP hub server, so go there. And I also forgot to mention there's also some achievements that you can get for doing Rival Wings. Once you get 100 wins, you get a mount. It's like 100 wins and 100 of something else. I never remember, but there's like 2 mounts for it. So you can work towards those and you'll make progress towards them. Even if you don't finish, that progress is like saved in your achievements. So it's all good. Definitely just get some PvP in there, okay? And I would like to note that PvP is also a good choice for low levels because you can unlock it at level 30. Unfortunately though, I don't think you can do PvP if you're on the free trial. Okay, so now let's talk about some cozy methods. These are like the second monitor things. Ocean fishing. That's a second monitor thing. Very cozy, very relaxing. You do your fishing. And it looks like they've increased the rewards. It says 5 to 10 because before, in the past, it was only 5, which ocean fishing can take like 30 minutes. So we'll see. Maybe they increase the rewards for you. But either way, it's definitely a second monitor kind of deal because it's really not that involved. And then the other thing a lot of people like to do for their cozy method is the Praetorium because, again, it's a second monitor thing. There's lots of long cutscenes. So you can watch stuff. So I saw some people joking about getting housework done while they did this. So if that's what you prefer is to kind of just chill out and do other stuff at the same time, this is the option for you. I think those are probably the best of the cozy methods. Okay, so I think that's pretty much everything. I think these are some of the better ways to farm the Moogle Tombstone event. Which sort of method you choose is up to what you prefer, whether you're trying to get as many as you can as fast as you can, or you want to enjoy yourself more, you want to unlock something, you want to try out a new story while you're doing these, you want to PvP because I do think Rival Wings is pretty fun. But yeah, lots of different methods. Pick which one you like the most. Please tell me which one you'll be doing in the comments. I'm curious to know. I think personally, I'll be doing some Rival Wings and probably some of the Eden raids just because I really like them. I just genuinely really like them. If this video was helpful to you, please consider leaving a sacrifice in the form of a like, comment, share, or subscribe. As always, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to my channel members for supporting me. Bye!